As the Church of God in Leppington, we long to see the hope of Jesus in every home in Sydney's New South West. Why? Because God is glorified as the hope of Jesus goes out, and people are saved as they hear the hope of Jesus. And hasn't God been wonderfully at work in building His church here in Leppington?
From the very beginning of Hope Church, God hasn't stopped building. In 2017, we started as a church on this site, meeting in a lounge room through hot summer days, but not for long. Soon, the old garage was repurposed as our church meeting space, and that allowed us room to grow. A year later, we needed 2 morning services and a marquee to house our morning tea and Friday hub to serve a growing church, and as we saw more and more people being saved. Even with the addition of a number of demountables to serve our growing church, we were still running out of space. And so in Christmas of 2021, we moved into this beautiful building. We've been so blessed by God, and God has continued to grow us as people were looking for a church to call home and as more people were saved. All of this in the last 8 years. Even with 3 congregations, I'm sure you've noticed, God is still building His church here.
As God builds His church in Leppington, Leppington itself as a suburb continues to be built. You only have to look across the road to where I am to see the hundreds of homes going up. Fly across one more block and there are hundreds more homes. Each of those homes need the hope of Jesus. But it's not only across the road. It's across our car park. Leppington Anglican College continues to build a new building every year. The school community is currently made up of 600 kids and their families. This will grow to 1,000 kids in 2030 and 1,400 kids by 2035. We want them to know the hope of Jesus, along with all the other kids in new schools being built, and particularly those we share Jesus with in our public school SRE program. And once we look across the suburb of Leppington as a whole, there are literally tens of thousands more people to come. Leppington and surrounds, as it stands, has a population of 20,000. That will become 60,000 people by 2041. The new town centre alone will see 11,000 dwellings with apartment blocks up to 13 stories high. Leppington is only beginning to be built.
But here's the problem. As God continues to build Hope Church in a suburb itself that continues to be built, we're running out of space. Our auditorium will be full in the next 3 to 5 years. If we are to be faithful to what God is already doing amongst us, then we need to plan for the future. Under God, we hope to build a new auditorium that will more than double our capacity. It's a bold plan. It's a scary plan. It's a God-sized plan, but also it's a plan that is God-honoring. We are so thankful for the buildings we already enjoy. These were made possible through the generosity of others. Millions of dollars were given to get us started. But now it's our turn, and it's our responsibility to make sure that we have the space for as many as possible to hear and grow in that hope of Jesus. So can I ask us all to do 2 things? Firstly, pray. This is God's church, so pray that God might be glorified more and more through the Church of God in Leppington. And also pray that we as His church might be faithful to what He's doing. And secondly, can I ask us all to be generous to the work that God is doing here? It will take sacrifice. It will cost. But isn't God's glory worth it? Under God, we can do it. Look at what God's already done. God is building Hope Church for eternity. So let's get on board together and see that hope of Jesus in every home.